Prepare to qualify.
You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll certainly wonder why you watched a semi-useless
There he is.
show.
What's up,
All right,
guys?
everybody, welcome to another edition of a semi-useless show. This is episode number 25. It's called Cartoon Draft. This is the semi-useless show, the number one Google Hangout show of its kind in the world. So, there's that. Hello to all you schmoes out there. I'm your host, Jim. Right over here we have Bill.
Esteban Bon et Chocolate.
Nice. Next to him we have Sam.
How you doing?
Good. ¿Cómo estás? And next to him we have Mike.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's going on?
So, actually, our first order of business before we get into the draft, we got something real quick here. Since it is Cinco de Mayo, we're going to have any of you Spanish schmoes out there call into the show. The first one to call in, we will answer. So, let's see. I think
There's your reward. We'll answer.
We got somebody on the line here. Let's see who this is. Let's see.
Hola, this is Emmanuel.
Okay, Emmanuel, are you ready?
Sí,
What is the Spanish word for yes?
sí,
What can't a blind man do?
sí,
What follows A and B in the alphabet?
sí,
What is a synonym for ocean?
sí,
I before E, except after.
sí.
What's Speedy Gonzalez's catchphrase?
Arriba, arriba, ándale, ándale, ándale.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job, Emmanuel. Good job. You.
What did he win?
He wins 5 pesos.
Citizenship?
Oh no.
No, just 5 pesos. Can't give
Yeah,
me that.
just 5 pesos. That will buy you a half of a penny in American money. So, all
In
right.
honor of Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise.
Cinco de mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Don't give the mayonnaise mayo thing.
I'm
Right.
drinking a Yingling out of a margarita glass.
Nice. All right. So, let's get right into the. Speaking of Speedy Gonzalez, who might not be on our list, but he's a pretty good character.
Who's up, man?
Nice. Oh, thanks for giving it away.
Yep.
Let's go over some of these cartoon characters in a fantasy draft snake type style, and I'm going to pick the order. I'm not sure if Jesse's coming on, so I just won't pick him because he hasn't sent me a list either. So if he comes on, he'll just be the last pick, I guess. All right, first pick will be me, finally.
Oh my God.
Next
Broke the
pick,
streak.
yep, is Mike. What are we doing, reverse order this time?
Right.
And I've
I actually
officially
didn't
lost.
want first, actually. I kind of wanted second, but... Is Billy, and obviously last is Sam, unless Jesse comes, then he'll get last.
Yeah, we'll
So-
trade it with Sam.
Alright, I guess here we go, and I gotta go with my, just like the NFL draft that came with my, the number one on my big board is Homer Simpson.
Nice.
Number
Oh.
one.
Very good choice.
It's very tough between him and who Billy is probably gonna pick.
All right. Well,
Or
my
Mike,
number
actually Mike is
yeah,
before
my
him.
my number one's off the board because most people consider the greatest character or the greatest cartoon, and he's the best character. Kind of turned that show around. It was kind of floundering with Bart as the lead character.
Right.
Then they added, Homer became the lead character, and it really, really changed the show. So I'm gonna go with for my pick is gonna be the original Homer Simpson, Fred Flintstone.
Nice
Nice.
pick.
That was
Solid.
mine. That was gonna be mine. So that was good.
Solid.
Very good.
I'm starting to get worried that I had 9 people on my list. I'm having a feeling that might not be quite enough.
Yeah, you might have to start digging a little deep. I think Billy is gonna take who my number 2 was. That was pretty close between one. So Billy,
Oh,
We'll
is that
see.
show?
that's yours? Peter Griffin?
You bet your ass.
Okay.
P. Tier
Peter Griffin.
Griffin.
All right.
Victoria.
That wasn't mine, so maybe Sam
Yep, I'm gonna go with Bugs.
Bugs. Yep, that was actually number 2 on my list. It was close, 1 and 2 for me, but each person has their own opinion. All right, next is going to be Sam again, actually.
Hope that's
Yeah.
a thumb.
Bender.
Bender.
Speaking of thumb.
The first, kind of speaking in poop terms, number 2 character. Like, not the main focus of a show type
Oh
character.
yeah, no, I want to get that in there. That's why.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Billy?
My second
Yes.
is going to be Eric Cartman.
You bastard.
You bastard.
I didn't put Cartman on there because he wasn't going to be my first pick, and I was
Right.
pretty sure he wasn't going to last to be my second pick.
Yeah, I thought he
It's
might
on
make
there
it
as
to
my
my
third.
second, but
Okay.
After he ate that kid,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
That-
what put it over for me. I
that
was like,
seals the deal there.
who eats another person?
I don't know. I think he was good. I think he already established himself way before that with Cartman's mom Kyle's mom is a big fat bitch, the biggest bitch that you've ever.
Right.
Wait, when do you eat a person?
Scott Tenorman must die.
No, he
didn't eat it.
Yeah, Scott eats his own parents. That's what you
Yeah,
meant.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
get what you're
right.
saying. I
Yeah.
still understand what you're
Right.
saying. He makes
Yeah,
someone else eat their parents.
that's what I meant.
It's even worse.
That's how much
than
I
eating a
watch the
person,
show.
really.
I'm trying to win, and I'm trying to be like, yeah, who eats? Well, obviously Eric
It's
Cartman
worse
doesn't.
though. It's actually even better. Like that. It's actually worse.
Yeah. Yep. All right, Mike.
This is kind of a tough pick. I really want this guy, so I'm going to pick him a little early. It's kind of tough because he's only barely the lead character, but because of pure determination of will, I have to go with a guy that's failed more times than anyone ever, and just keeps going. Wild E. Coyote.
Okay. Good pick.
That's a good, personal pick. I probably would have picked that if I wasn't trying to win.
I was almost gonna make him like a third, honestly.
Yeah. I really wanted him, so.
Right.
Those are great.
This next one for me is, it's a little bit personal, and I think just overall generational, and he's making a comeback even now pretty soon. So I am going to go Charlie Brown.
Nice. Going original.
Yep. And they're actually coming out with like a movie soon, so after that it might have actually helped him out a little bit, but I got another pick too. Oh man, I can't do that.
You've already picked your Brown.
All right. Shit. I'll let somebody else get. I'm not going by list. I'm not going by my actual list. I'm moving around here a little bit actually. I'm going to go with Popeye.
Oh man!
You
I
killed both
really
of us.
wanted Popeye. Oh, I thought for sure he'd fall to me.
We'll see where.
And it's a good one too. That is a good one.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stay true to my list and go Yogi Bear.
Nice. I was actually hoping to get him next on the way back, but
I think Yogi Bear is such an underrated character because, he just very sneakily is nonstop the bad guy, but the good guy at the same time. Right, he's the first kind of almost anti-hero type character where they were bad, but they were the good guy. You rooted for him, even though what they were doing was pretty much totally wrong.
Definitely gimmicky. for sure.
Right.
Brown,
Yeah.
definitely Charlie Brown was like the loser hero, and Yogi was the root for the bad guy. Yeah.
There was one that I think
Right.
was before Yogi, so but I'm gonna hopefully maybe get that for my last pick. But actually, I might not even have to go to him, but I'll mention him later. Billy?
Mickey to the mouse.
No way. You did it.
Nice.
You just did that.
K-E-Y.
I'm ashamed.
Can't
ashamed
argue with
of you.
Mickey.
I'm ashamed.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
have to. I'm trying to win here. You know, I mean,
Right.
you gotta go Mickey Mouse.
You gotta
cannot-
remember, we're each voting on it. So.
This is why I
But
picked
each
two
person's
funny
gonna-
ones.
Yep. That's fine. Sam?
Yeah, but you can't just vote against me because I picked Mickey. Because
I
I
will.
voted for itself.
I will, because I just
But
like
you
Bugs Bunny
did.
that much
Actually,
more.
it's like Cartman just kind of negated Mickey because Cartman was so high that it kind of negated how bad Mickey was. But you definitely lost points with me. Just in life general, just because you said the word Mickey Mouse.
What do you want from me?
Sam?
Shaggy.
Oh.
Interesting.
Ooh, man. That's quite a leap there. Sam, next.
Oh yeah. Beavis.
Nice.
That was actually a good time to burp, too, as somebody just gets done saying Beavis.
Beavis.
Billy?
Butthead, no.
That's
would've-
why Beavis and
I know.
Butthead were kind of hard. They were too close to, but they were so good. I don't know.
I would have went.
Beavis
I was
obviously
gonna
was
do
a standout, though, a little bit.
Right, a little bit.
But I know, not much,
to
yeah.
me, Tom Anderson, just the revolving shit that happened around him. I figured you would have picked Tom Anderson over Beavis, if anything, though. So.
All right, Billy?
I don't know. Maybe I should have.
Fry, large coffee. Y'all got
Really?
that in there?
Hank Hill?
Bobby? Yeah, Hank Hill, I mean.
Yeah. What the hell?
No,
Is that
original
your
Hank
pick?
Hill.
What's your pick? It's your pick.
What a rush. I'm looking at three real good ones right now. Oh, God. But it's so late in the game. This is my last pick, right?
Yep.
Fuck. Just because he dominated cartoon strips and cartoon, I'm going to go Garfield.
Nice pick, nice pick.
That was a hard one because I had three decent ones.
Yeah.
I still got a lot left. But
One of them was
Yeah, me
Peanuts. It was hard to get out.
Mike, is he there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm really, I'm trying not to go.
Not trying to go in front of the camera. There he is. Are you laying down?
I'm sitting on a bed. This is my last pick, right?
Yeah.
It's the tough one.
I'm gonna go. Fuck.
I don't think fuck's a character.
we'll find
I'm
it.
gonna go. I'm gonna go with Ren.
Alright.
Wait, did I say
I
Stimpy?
didn't think of that.
No,
No.
Why did I say Beavis before Stimpy? I don't get that.
I don't know.
Wait. Which one's the not the dog?
That's Stimpy.
Stimpy's
The
the
fat
cat.
one, Stimpy.
Stimpy's a cat, same voice actor as like Philip J. Fry and stuff.
Right. Stimpy's the cat. Right. Yes. So I
Stimpy's
wanted
the-
Ren. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to make sure. For some reason, you had me confused because I was just kind of confused why you would pick Ren.
Okay. So, I can't, just because Homer's my number one, I can't go Bart, but I'm surprised nobody went Bart, man. That's...
Bartman?
I
Yeah,
intentionally
exactly.
didn't.
I should've done
I
Stimpy
intentionally
before Shaggy.
didn't go Bart.
Yeah, just because Homer beats him out by so much.
Right.
Can I change my answer?
Nope.
I changed mine because why didn't I do Stimpy?
I know. I don't know
But
why
yeah,
I didn't do Ren and Stimpy. I think I'm going to vote
missed
for
it.
Michael just because...
I had it on the list, but I saw.
And let my last pick is SpongeBob.
I was going to do Patrick, probably.
It's pretty iconic.
I'm not the hugest SpongeBob fan, so I couldn't.
Right.
I would pick Patrick, but personally.
Well, who else lives in a pineapple under the sea?
I can't believe you went Shaggy over Scooby-Doo. That hurt me a little bit. Come on.
No, I like Shaggy better. He's the better character.
The show's
but-
called Scooby-Doo, though.
Yeah, I know, but
Right.
Stimpy I should have chosen. That's pissing me off over Shaggy.
And over Beavis.
Or Butters. Or Uncle Ruckus.
Does everybody kind of remember each person's pick, or?
No.
Nah, I get to list
Okay.
them out. I'm going to write them down right now.
So we got to kind of, we're kind of the judges. So you got to vote for everybody but yourself
Yeah.
Oh,
in a certain order.
That's really hard. Okay, hold on. Give me 30 seconds,
Okay.
and then
Well-
you're gonna read off each list, and then we're gonna vote.
Yes.
How are we gonna vote?
You do like who's, if you think you're, automatically, let's say you think yours is first, we'll just get that out of the way. So you go, beside you, first, second, and third.
Gotcha.
And then whoever gets, obviously, the most first point.
I didn't bother asking this. Could we have included Japanese animated characters?
Yes.
But you would have lost.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Unless it was instead of Mickey.
Could have been. I can't think of one that would have rolled over.
Well, for people that are like Dragon Ball Z fans, there's Goku.
True.
He's like the biggest Japanese one there is, I think.
If it was an anime thing, it'd probably be Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
So, yes.
I don't know, the guy with the long hair from Samurai Champloo.
Oh, Gene?
Yeah.
The samurai guy? The actual
Yeah.
samurai dude?
Yes.
Well, Mugen was
both
the cool
samurais.
one. Mugen was like rogue. Like
Right.
he had like a wacky, crazy fucking fighting style.
Wait, maybe that's who I'm thinking of then.
The
Whichever
guy
one
that
was
looked like a samurai was Gene, and then the other dude that was crazy
yeah,
all
that
over the place, that was Mugen, yeah. And the funny thing is Spike from Cowboy Bebop and Mugen's the same voice, which
Oh,
is
really? That's funny.
the Metal Gear dude. Heater?
Oh yeah, David Hayter.
David Hayter. Hayter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
John
David.
Hayter?
I was gonna say who? You mean Bill Hader?
Or Bill Hader.
No, not the Saturday Night Live guy.
Now, David Hayter, he also wrote the X-Men movies.
But isn't John Hader Napoleon
And
Dynamite? Or is that Heater?
That's John
Peter. Yeah.
Heater. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, give me 5 more seconds.
Well, I need a list still.
Yeah, that's what he's waiting to be able to do, too.
Yeah, I'm finishing up. I have to finish up something for work.
Oh, okay. I thought you were thinking of it.
Actually, I think you're right, Jim. If you pick somebody from Samurai Champloo, probably somebody, even people that weren't into anime probably like that.
Yeah, I didn't like anime, but I like that show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I know that.
Oh, it's badass. There's like two samurais that are like the two best, and they kind of hate each other, but they work together to like save this one girl or something, right?
It's kind of funny too.
Yeah, it's funny, and they're both just so badass. Both of them in their own way. Like one's so smooth and like perfect, and the other one's just crazy and out there. It's kind of like it's like Jackie Chan and what's his name?
Gotcha.
And Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, I forget the name of that movie.
He keep one.
Or any of those cop shows where there's one
Right.
smooth one. It's kind of like
Okay.
that, but. Okay.
I'm ready when you are.
So for
Do my
me-
list first. Do my
Okay.
list first.
Okay, so Mike's is Fred Flintstone, Wile E. Coyote, Yogi Bear, and Ren.
Okay.
Mine is Homer, Charlie Brown, Popeye, and SpongeBob. Billy's is Peter Griffin.
Wait, Mike's was Stimpy, not Ren.
Oh, was it Stimpy?
Yeah, he changed
No,
it.
it was Ren. I never changed it to Stimpy.
Oh, I think you like the cat better. Never mind.
No.
Oh,
I was
okay.
just making sure that I said the right thing.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Right. So Billy's is Peter Griffin, Cartman, Mickey, and Garfield.
Surprised I left Garfield off. I like Garfield a lot.
Sam's is Bugs, Bender, Shaggy, and Beavis. So rate them 1, 2, 3.
You never. I missed. Oh, I didn't write mine down. That's right. And you do or don't. Oh, you don't vote for yours, correct?
Right, you don't vote for yours.
Oh, and real quick before we vote, the one that I was really torn about was Gumby. I
I
really
almost said
wanted
not
Gumby.
to add. I almost wanted to say not add him
Why?
because it's not cartoon. It's just stop it. I don't know. It's kind of cartoonish, but it's not like a
Right.
drawing. It's a clay figure or something. Although I would go Bill, whatever his name is, Bill over Gumby actually.
Oh,
Right.
Whatever it is, something Bill.
Billy knows.
Who just got crushed all the time. Well, he left for a second.
Oh, what's his name?
Are you back? What's up? What's Bill's? What's the claymation character Bill's name, Billy? Bill what?
Something.
Claymation character is Bill's name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, that one.
Oh no.
Oh, Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill.
Yeah, there we go. That was easy.
Right.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Oh, see you later. I'm gonna go away.
Yeah. Did you hear all the people, Bill,
No.
to vote?
No, what happened?
You didn't get the list of the. You didn't write down the list.
What are you talking about?
Are you drunk? Do you have everybody's list, like who you picked, who I picked?
How would I have that? I was gone.
Oh, you didn't hear any of them?
No.
Oh my gosh. All right. So besides yours, I didn't even know you left.
I didn't leave. It shut off.
Yeah. All right, besides yours, so not including yours, you have mine with Homer, Charlie Brown, Popeye, SpongeBob.
Okay.
Then Michael's is Fred, Flintstone, Wile E. Coyote, Yogi, Bear, and Ren.
Okay.
And then Sam's is Bugs, Bender, Shaggy, and Beavis.
Okay.
Alright, so just write down what you have 1, 2, 3, and then I'll get your guys' votes after you write it down. Did you rank them already? Each person?
Who, me?
All of you.
No.
I got
No.
him ranked.
You got them ranked? Besides yours,
No.
Billy, just in case.
What was your second one, Jimmy?
Charlie Brown.
Okay.
Alright.
No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
This moment of silence brought to you by Speedy Gonzalez.
Right.
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Yes.
You want to hear my runners up in the meantime?
That's what you're supposed to do. Rank all. You're supposed to go 1, 2, 3. You're supposed to rank
No.
all of them.
No, I'm saying, do you want to hear what my other ones were?
Oh, we'll do that we'll do that after this.
Okay.
I'd rather we gotta sit in silence. No.
Yeah, we're gonna sit in silence instead. I don't want to hear what you got to say. So did anybody anybody? Anybody?
How you
Anybody
doing?
what?
Anybody living now?
Watch Daredevil?
Yes. Yes.
You have?
What number are you up to?
I finished it.
Oh, okay. I'm only at like 5. And I don't think Michael's seen it.
I have not, so don't say anything about it.
Yeah. Once Michael's gonna get off probably after this, I think. After we
Yeah.
do this.
I'm sure.
And then and then we'll talk. Did you rank them, Mike?
Yep.
Okay, you, Billy? You ranked
Yeah,
them?
I guess I kind of did.
Okay, I'll go first. I have Billy as number 1, Mike is number 2, and Sam is number 3. Sam, you go next. What do you
I
have?
have Mike is number 1, Jimmy is number 2, and Billy is number 3. They're all really good. That was hard between Jimmy and Billy.
Right, right.
But Fred Flintstone sealed the deal, and Wile E. Coyote and Ren especially.
Yep. Billy?
Jimmy 1, Michael 2, and sorry, Sam, but you're last on that one.
I know. Shaggy killed it.
And Mike?
All around good line.
Jimmy 1. I really struggled going between Billy and Sammy. Because I didn't like Shaggy or Mickey really. I think the big Bugs versus Peter, Garfield, Beavis. I'm gonna go Sammy 2, Billy 3. They were so close.
Right. Yeah, the reason why I went Billy 1 was it's pretty iconic, his group, you know? That's kind of why.
Right. I
don't know.
I mean iconic.
Just in my, I guess.
Because Peter Griffin's the third generation of the same character.
Right.
I don't know if you'd really consider that iconic.
Yeah, I think Fred Flintstone feels more iconic.
Right.
So,
I just feel like
too, of course. But.
I just feel like 10 years. Well, yeah.
Even with Mickey, huh?
Because like
Mickey's gonna be forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Cartman.
Right. That's why I picked him.
See, I was never crazy about Mickey. That's why Billy kind of got the last one. But Cartman and Garfield and Peter Griffin are all. That's why it was hard for me to make them last. But,
I know. And then I was gonna pick Snoopy.
Homer, Charlie Brown, Popeye, and SpongeBob are all kind of. Well, not better than Cartman.
I was gonna pick Snoopy, but I wanted to win this time. So I went Mickey.
Snoopy would have
You
gotten.
should have went Snoopy over Mickey.
Yeah, if I did Snoopy over Mickey, you think I still would have been okay?
If Jesse was here, then he would have gave you Mickey points.
What would Mickey replace on Jimmy's list, though? What would you have said instead of Mickey? Or what would you...
I would have said Snoopy.
No, I mean, Jimmy, what would you take out to put if you had Mickey as an option?
Oh, I wouldn't put Mickey. Mickey wasn't going to make my list anywhere. He was number 14 on my list overall.
I thought you were upset because you didn't get him earlier.
No. I'm saying if Jesse was here, he puts Mickey. Jesse's a Seinfeld guy, so whoever the most the biggest, the most popular, that, Mickey's his number 1 because that is actually the most popular cartoon character of all time.
Is it really?
It's gotta be Mickey.
Who? Are you talking worldwide?
Worldwide, yes.
Yeah, that's definitely true. 100% true.
Mainly because of Disney World and Disneyland and stuff.
Right.
But still. So anyways, from the voting, I had 2 first place, 1 second. Michael had 2 second, 1 first. Billy had 1 first and 2 thirds. And Sam had 2 thirds and 1 second. So I came in first, Michael second, Billy third, and Sam fourth, which actually just went by whoever picked first. It's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna quickly just go over my didn't make it type list. Bart Simpson, I feel like should have made it. Daffy Duck, Scooby-Doo, Woody Woodpecker, Pink Panther, Mr. Magoo, Winnie the Pooh, Goofy, Donald Duck, Mighty Mouse, Speed Racer, and Secret Squirrel are some that I had on my list that didn't make it. That actually, if you would have went Goofy, oh, Billy got kicked off again. But if he would have went Goofy over Mickey, you know, I think Goofy's the better character. He's almost like a Warner Brothers character in a Disney cartoon.
He's definitely the best Disney. Yeah, he's the best one, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually not crazy about Mickey, but like Goofy, I really like.
Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely out there. So, did you have any? What else did you have on your list, Sam?
Elmer Fudd, Butthead, Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life.
Nice.
Philip J. Fry, Butters.
You know what you could have got away with for a 2-for-1?
What?
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog's good, but that wasn't like super.
I know, but it's weird. That's like a 2-for-1 though.
I definitely watched it all the time when I was younger.
Right. But I'm just saying, like Beavis and Butthead, you
Oh
can't.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Cat
Yeah,
Dog,
you
you
do.
could have got two
It
for
is.
one.
Yeah, it counts as one or two characters. I don't know. But yeah,
Oh, none of us had Assy McGee either.
I know it's just too short-lived of a series. But
Yeah, it is
Or
really
like
good though.
Or like a Meatwad or Shake.
yeah,
Actually,
I was
between
thinking of that
those
earlier.
two,
Should I do
between
Aquatine?
those two, who do you go, Meatwad or Shake?
Shake probably.
Yeah, and Meatwad's actually so likable. You know what I
I
mean?
know. It's
But
almost too
Shake is
likable.
just such a badass. You know
It's
what I
such
mean?
an unlikable, horrible character.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
let's see what else. Butters, Patrick Starr, Uncle Ruckus
Nice.
from Boondocks, William
Yep.
Murderface from Metalocalypse,
Yeah.
Dexter from Dexter's Lab, Tom
Nice.
from Tom and Jerry, Johnny Bravo, and Dale Gribble.
What was the last one?
Dale Gribble from King of the Hill.
Oh, nice.
I like
What's
his-
it? Now, is he the one that mumbles?
No, that's Boomhauer.
Oh,
Dale
Boomhauer's
Gribble's
pretty
like the
good too.
conspiracy theorist one with like the glasses, and he's always nuts and stuff.
I actually
How's
like
the show
Boomhauer
going?
a little better.
Who's
Good,
that?
good.
Good.
I actually like Boomhauer better.
Boomhauer, I don't know. Actually, I think I do too.
I know.
Why
That's
did you?
kinda- Yeah. Mike, did you have any more on your list that you didn't get to mention?
I mean, Gumby, obviously.
Yep.
George Jetson.
Nice, yep.
That was all. I didn't really get too far on my list. I kind of just left it with people that I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure I got.
But you were saying earlier that you like Johnny Quest a lot. I think that
Yeah, Johnny
pretty-
Quest would have been a
he's-
good one.
yeah.
Space Ghost. I don't know if somebody else
Space
already
Ghost
said that.
would have been really good.
Yeah,
Which actually I like Brack and the other guy on that. All three of them are really good.
Yeah.
Thorak. Aqua
Yeah.
Team. Always
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
What other guys did you have, or Billy, that you didn't get to mention?
There's Venture Brothers.
Well, which one?
Just the whole every character, but Brock Sampson the most.
Brock Sampson, yeah. Definitely.
Actually, Brock Sampson, all-star list, not trying to win. Brock Sampson might have been 3, maybe 2. The show Flapjack, severely underrated. It was
Yeah.
Cartoon Network show. Borderline should have been Adult Swim by some of the writing. Definitely the
It's
animation.
kind of like a
It was just
Rocco
crude.
kind of thing
Yeah, it was very
in that
crudely
sense.
drawn on purpose.
I mean, like Rocco
and
and like how it's pushed the censors, kind of probably.
Right.
Flapjack was great because I don't know who the guy is that plays Knuckles that does his voice, but I know he's been in a bunch of movies. And I can't
Who's
remember.
Knuckles? Is that the pirate one?
Yeah, Knuckles is the pirate. There's Flapjack.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, some people arguably can say, "Oh, it's a SpongeBob ripoff," but it's not. I mean, Flapjack lives on lives in a whale, and so does Captain Knuckles, the pirate. And then
Right.
they go to different islands, or they go on adventures and stuff like that. It sounds very kiddie-like,
Right.
like childlike,
Yeah,
but when you actually watch it, it's
More
freaking-
ripoff of Wind Waker, the Zelda game.
It's a very goofy comedy cartoon, but it's funny.
Yeah.
I think it should have been on Adult Swim, but they still did their children-y type of things. Some of the stuff was just great, though.
Right.
You know how Ren and Stimpy, it's like there's some things that are hairy or they're puking. You know how stuff like that goes. It's like the Doc Hag. I mean, the Doc Hag in that show is just disgusting. She's just an atrocious woman, horribly drawn.
Still the best disgusting close-ups is still Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, you're not going to beat
Can't
that.
beat them.
But it's how they did the close-ups in Flapjack. I mean,
SpongeBob is pretty good actually too.
Not as good as Ren and Stimpy, though. Not as disgusting and detailed as John Kay did it.
I don't know. I think I'm just talking on average. Ren and Stimpy had more, but SpongeBob, that one finger one, is still the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, that wasn't even like
With the
that wasn't
pus
like the same
coming out?
thing. That was just oh god.
Yeah, that actually wasn't really a close-up either. It was just so nasty how it was.
That was nasty.
When so much pus came out of his finger after he had a splinter in it. That was
My other
that was
favorite
pretty bad.
cartoon character was Cat Bell.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Is that why your computer kept shutting down?
Yeah, because I kept trying to load up Cat Bell.
Nice.
We kept getting a
You can see
hairball. So.
it's just me watching it down there. That was one.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was one of the shitty
it was a
aftermath.
shitty aftermath.
No, double
Nice.
shitty aftermath.
Yeah, it
Nice.
was a shitty kitty.
Nice. I was telling Sam while you were off that one of us should have done Cat Dog, so you could have got a 2-for-1 deal.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's actually pretty good, but
Earthworm Jim, technically animated. I mean, it's well, he did have a cartoon.
oh,
Yeah,
did he? I
cartoon,
didn't even
didn't
know that.
Pretty sure he did. I don't
Yeah.
know. Let me check that.
Yeah.
Check your facts.
Do the
I don't
stat
know
check.
about
So yeah, let's talk a little Daredevil.
Okay. Fisk.
I never seen it either, so
Are you gonna watch it at some point?
probably.
Well,
Well,
we can't
do
talk
earmuffs.
too much Daredevil. Then there's a lot of things.
Spoiler alert.
Do you want me to mute it and then you guys can talk about it? You can do that if you want. I can do that.
Nah, it's all right.
No, you can do
No,
that.
do that, because
Yeah.
we're running out of material and we gotta.
All right. Where the hell's the shut up button? Whatever. Just go ahead.
Okay, I'll go ahead and mute my microphone then. No,
What?
did you mute your microphone? What in the hell?
No, he's muting it so he can't hear it.
No, I know. I was joking. Yeah. So, Fisk. Have you gotten to the part where Matt Murdock and Fisk end up fighting?
No, I'm not to there yet. I'm only on like episode 5.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
Well, there's a lot of stuff that goes on there with the corruption and whatnot. It's funny because there's like there's a lot
Oh
of
my
different
gosh.
people. What?
Larry. Oh, well, I'll talk about it when Sam comes on. But sorry. Yeah, I mean, what were you saying
What?
about
Is there a show
about
going
Daredevil?
on?
About Daredevil? No, I gotta tell Sam something because Larry just texted one that should have been on the list for sure.
Yeah, that's what I just got too.
What was
Oh,
it?
you
I
got
just
it,
unmuted it. Real quick.
Okay. Roger.
Oh, yeah, the alien. I know. That is really good. I was thinking of doing
Oh
that
no,
too.
mine is Blue Screen of Death. So I guess that was from Michael. How come
Yeah.
every time I put him in my phone, it doesn't say Michael? It's just a number. Hang on, just
That was a
one
good
sec.
one. Larry did a good one because I was thinking of that too. 'Cause I was thinking
Yeah.
like American Dad. I wonder if I should do that instead of a Family Guy and be like.
But
it's
then he
definitely-
said Bender is actually better.
Yeah, that's why I chose Bender. Bender's better.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing on yours, Sam, that hurt me was, I don't know, Shaggy. I don't know. He's a pretty good character, but
He's the reason I even liked it. Even like Scooby-Doo, honestly. That's why.
I think we should have done a tournament. I mean, I would have wanted to know Scooby-Doo.
well, we're doing
versus-
tournament next.
Yeah,
We'll do
But I
that
think-
next week.
Scooby-Doo versus Snoopy, Woodstock versus
Next week
Scooby-Doo.
isn't next week the big interview?
Hopefully, I'm waiting for the thing back because he said the following Thursday,
Tuesday, right? I mean,
following Tuesday, sorry, which I don't know he meant following this show because I said this week or next
Oh.
Tuesday,
No,
And
I
then
know
it
what he
said-
meant.
and then he said the following Tuesday. So
He's telling you to go on his show.
yeah, it's
That'd be
called
funny. It's
Following
like, it's the
Tuesday.
following Thursday. You were supposed to interview me on my show.
I know it's gonna happen. I'd probably just won't even talk at all. I'll just sit here and watch.
Well, he can't hear you guys anyway, so
Oh, he's not gonna come on. He's just gonna do the phone call thing.
yeah, phone call.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
We
yeah.
get front row seats to that interview.
No, that's good because then like no one can I mean, really, you just kind of want to make it quick and ask him like good questions. You don't want like we don't really want a discussion out of it. We just want it to be like an interview between you and him, basically.
right,
And then we can
Yeah.
discuss it after he's off or whatever
Yeah.
right.
behind his back.
And
That's not the... Behind his back.
yeah,
This is called the Behind His Back segment.
but real quick, back to Bart Simpson. I was really surprised he didn't make anybody's list.
You know, I wasn't gonna put any Simpsons.
I'm not a huge Bart fan, actually. I like Homer way more.
Homer's way. You know who actually liked the best from Simpsons is Ned Flanders. So I mean, I wouldn't want anything like that.
Right, right.
Just because I think he's just like I don't know, he's just always funny to me.
I guess
So
I
it's-
was just going like iconic type value of Bart Simpson. You know.
Who is
Yeah.
everybody's favorite Simpsons character, though? I think that should be brought up. Like, I don't know if Michael's watching or what, or if we can text him, but
Yeah,
I kind of want to know what
Homer
his
is it?
favorite.
Homer has to be everybody's favorite character.
Yeah, but I'm saying aside from the
Homer really
obvious.
is, but if I choose a second, it'd be Ned Flanders, I think.
Second,
I'm trying to think of who the hell it would be. Because I like Sideshow Bob a lot. Krusty the Clown was always funny.
Yeah.
But Sideshow Bob,
What about-
I think, was such a relevant part to a side
Yeah.
story that was so long. So I think Sideshow Bob might be my guy.
right. What about Chief Wiggum? I don't know.
Actually,
really
Principal
like him.
Skinner was kind of funny too.
I know.
Like,
I was thinking that too.
working
Like
off of Bart.
anytime he's around, it is funny.
It's good stuff.
Skinner.
Like
Yeah.
between him and his mother, the backstory. See, the characters had backstories.
I know.
A long
That is
time ago too.
Right.
that is impressive. How,
What
like,
about
It's a whole universe.
I know.
Groundskeeper Willie, too?
Yeah,
I thought he was pretty good. I thought Otto was pretty good, the bus driver.
Moe's
I
good.
think a lot of the
Mo is really good.
Mo's good.
Barney.
Barney's pretty good, yep. And Nelson.
I think that Matt Stone and Trey Parker got a lot of their backstory stuff, like decided that these characters should have a backstory. As crude as it was, the storylines that they had, I think they got a lot of that from The Simpsons. They're like, we're going to create our own
definitely.
universe,
Yeah.
you know, by doing it just like that. Not just like it, but you know what I mean. Like,
You know, they kind of poked fun at The Simpsons, but they didn't bash it like Family Guy.
yeah,
They had an episode about The Simpsons, but it was just kind of like parroting The Simpsons, but like wasn't really.
in a loving way. If
Family
anything.
Guy was a total bash.
All right, now, Sam, I know on South Park you said Butters,
Yeah.
but who is better, Butters or Randy?
Butters or Randy? Butters, I like better.
Oh, man. Have you
Randy's-
watched it recently?
No, but I know what you're saying because they do use Randy a lot, but they use Butters a lot too.
Yeah, but
Butters
I
is
think
still
they
better.
use Randy more now.
You know what did a lot of it is the game too, playing the game. They do like Butters too.
Who is Leopold Stotch, isn't it?
It's Butters.
Butters. Actually, the best thing about Butters was when they made him a girl, they named him Margarine.
Yeah, Margarine.
That was so
Yeah.
funny.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Now, margarine is plastic, isn't it?
I don't know.
No.
I thought margarine was like a synthetic butter.
I
Wow, I
don't
got
know
way
what
off.
it is. It's like, it's like some oil-based thing, but it's not plastic at all.
It's
Yeah,
fine
it's
to me.
petroleum.
It's not
Yeah.
like Miracle Whip and mayo difference. It's like I don't know, it still tastes like I can't believe it's not butter.
Right.
Country Crock is the shit.
Yeah, and that's just spread. It doesn't even say butter on it. That just says spread.
I know.
I don't know
No,
what it
it says butter spread, doesn't
I
it?
don't think so. I think it just says spread. Like you don't know if it's margarine or butter actually.
Or grout. It could be grout. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah. And
Put it between tile.
when he was like, when he was in like a Spanish type thing or something, it was mantequilla or something, which is butter in Spanish. It's just like,
Oh, I don't remember that.
oh yeah, they crushed it. But
There was a lady in the background. Just
Yeah.
popped out of nowhere.
I know she
That's
she
funny.
crawled.
I didn't even see her come into the room.
She crawled.
Crawl,
So she wouldn't be on the show.
She
crawl
didn't know
and
that she was on
stuff.
camera. That's funny.
Yeah, she thought she was far enough off the camera. She doesn't know I got a wide angle.
Nicole actually came into my room and stole money while I was doing the show. She just went through my wallet, just like
Nice,
Peggy Bundy style.
nice.
I was like, holy shit. And now there's nothing I can do. I'm doing a show. So it's like, yep,
How-
just rob me blind.
How are you guys on Woody Woodpecker? Are you big fans or?
I used to love the Woody Woodpecker show back in the day.
Yeah, me
But
too.
then
That's,
again, I loved a lot of other things too. But
it just seemed like Woody stood out like above the rest to me
well,
back then.
usually Woody does stand out. I guess it depends on the situation.
stands out or it's
Sometimes, you know,
not as flaccid.
Sometimes Popeye stands out.
Yeah.
Well, that's if you use too much olive oil.
Yeah. Oh man, nice. I think that's what margarine's made out of. Olive oil. Oh man.
Good.
Yes, good.
More looby for the booby.
But yeah, I guess so. Secondary characters for Simpsons. It's hard for us to pick who number one is between us.
I
And
think
also
the
South
woodpecker
Park.
would be between us. Woody.
Yeah.
Woody would be between
Woody
us.
Woodpecker.
My other ones was Daffy Duck and Snoopy. I already said Snoopy though.
Yeah, Snoopy.
I said, you didn't see here my whole list. Mine was like Elmer Fudd. And I already forgot the other ones. I already closed it.
Yeah.
And you know what would be different is best cartoons of all time. It's totally different than the characters. You know, like if you did best cartoons of all time, there's a huge difference. You know,
Except
which
for
I think we did.
except for number one overall might be the same.
Yeah.
Simpsons.
But do you remember Mutant League at all? Because you love sports. I know you had to watch Mutant League.
No, I don't think so. I played Mutant League hockey on like
It was a
a video
cartoon.
game.
You can
I
see
played the
why I
video
liked
game.
it because it's not sports. It's people.
Right.
It's sports mixed with knocking someone's head off. They had a rejuvenation center to where like if your head would be completely, like somebody could take a hockey stick and there goes your head, goes flying, and then they just keep playing, and then they go to the rejuvenation area and their head just goes and grows back. That shit was great. It was good stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, how about
What's that?
top 5 best sports games that people that don't even really like sports would like?
Definitely Tony Hawk would be the top one.
Yeah, sport, for sure.
That's the very top one. That should be the number one answer is Tony Hawk.
I just actually shipped that out to a video game customer today.
Because you can have someone that doesn't even like skateboarding sports at all, and they'll still play Tony Hawk because it's
I
combos.
was trying to think though, like
More video game.
Tecmo Bowl and Madden are pretty big too, though.
Like
I know
even
they're
for
big, but like
I think so.
they're big, but Tony Hawk has like so many video game like standards. Like it has combos and everything, so it just seems more like a video game to me. Like I would never want to. I'd never want to like stand on the fake skateboard and skateboard. I don't want to feel like a skateboard. I just want to do combos and get a high score and stuff. That's what.
Yeah,
Well,
but
like
you don't want to go out and throw a football, but you want to, on Madden and Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, but there's not like combos and scoring and stuff. There's that kind of score, but not like a video game type scoring where you get hundreds and thousands of points like Tony Hawk did. It's basically Galaga, but you're skateboarding.
Well, what about Pong?
Interesting.
Pong, if Pong counts, then definitely.
Well, the reason why I brought this up is because I've loved NFL Blitz.
Yeah.
I like Madden.
It
That's
was
the Madden
so
thing.
fun to play.
Yeah, NFL Blitz was pretty cool.
NFL
What
Blitz,
about
I think, represents...
Actually, dude, NBA Jams.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dude,
that's a
NBA
given.
Jams.
That's a given. But
they made it fun. That's why NFL Blitz was what it was. Not
And
that
that was
NBA
the
Jam,
first
but-
game, like out of all the sports games, where you could create your own character too. Like,
And then give
But
him
you
a
don't
huge
remember
head.
that.
yeah, you could create your own character, like a big alien type looking dude, and like they had all these different heads, and I was like, holy crap, this should be on every game.
They did great. They did great with that franchise at the time, for sure.
Do
Yeah, because
racing,
it was nothing like real basketball. There was only like you played with only 2 players or 3 players or whatever instead of 5.
do racing
then it
games
was
count?
like-
Oh yeah, for racing games counts. Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's like, does it have
See,
to-
I don't even. I think the way Billy was asking it, like Tony Hawk shouldn't even really count.
I don't know. It's alternatives. It's still sport.
I
Definitely.
think he was talking. I think he was talking like major sports, like
Competitive sports. How about that?
right, yeah. Well,
Yeah, like I'm saying, Madden
like football,
players,
baseball, hocky, soccer,
Competitive.
basket.
sports.
Yeah.
shit like that. Although when I did play hockey games, it was like it was fun.
Dude,
I mean, the hockey games were always.
did you
fun.
guys ever play Base Wars?
No.
All right, so you were these like robot aliens, and there was like the pitcher had like a cannon pitcher, and then there was a guy like with one wheel, and you would go to the base, and you would like if you were trying to steal a base, you would fight each other to try and get the base. I'm telling you guys, you would love it. Look it up.
Was it
Is
NES?
it Base Wars or Baseball Simulator? It's either Base Wars or Baseball Simulator 3000. They're both good games, but
Jesus.
one of
Baseball
them is a little
Simulator
better.
3000.
Yeah.
Well, what was it? NES?
I think it was Super NES, but I'm not sure. I always get confused. There's like, I'm pretty sure it was NES. But yeah, it was pretty badass, for sure. And Mutant League was like that too. Like, you'd be skating on ice, and mutants would come up under the ground and like.
I
through
think I
the
remember
ice.
Base Wars.
Oh, dude, that thing was badass.
Yeah, I think I actually played it too. I don't remember the fights though.
Right. Yeah, but if you went to steal a base, you got into fights and shit.
Sorry. Huh? If you went to steal a base, I probably didn't know how to steal a base, just like in real life when I played.
Right.
baseball.
Exactly.
I was good at center field though. Actually, it's pretty decent. I liked baseball.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like my
Good
least
shit. It
favorite
was a fun game. Never wanted to be a catcher though. And I'm not trying to be anti-gay or anything, but never wanted to be a catcher. Just for the record.
You didn't even want to be a pitcher.
No, didn't want to be a pitcher.
You just wanted to play the field.
Play center field.
Still like to grab balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do still like to grab balls. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Like, you know, I want to make sure that when I catch them, that when I look in the air, I don't want the balls all in my face.
Remember that one time you
might
caught
catch
these?
one.
Remember that one time you caught these?
These what?
These nuts.
On your chin.
Chin, chin.
Is
Yeah.
that it?
Let me see.
Yeah,
Yes.
the dude's floating.
Dude, just look at that, Sam, and
Oh,
tell
I've
me
seen
you wouldn't.
that. I've
Yeah.
seen that before.
For
Dude,
back
I'm
in the
telling
day,
you.
definitely cool.
Oh yeah.
Dude don't even got legs.
Nope. Doesn't need them.
I got no legs.
How does he touch the base?
Yeah, exactly.
He just hover over
Maybe
the
that's
base.
why they fought. I mean, technically, you got no leg. Yeah, but you know that's the future, and obviously, that's like partly Special Olympics. So you want to be sensitive to that subject.
Right, right. I was
Yep.
talking about this thing with Jesse, and we might get into this a little bit more, but I feel like every player, not even just sports actually, because it can work for acting and like music and everything. People with like a certain name are always the best. Like your name always matches how good you are at something. You know what I mean?
Example.
I'm trying to think of like, okay, Eddie Van Halen. Like, could you pick a better guitarist name than Eddie Van Halen? That's the dude's real name, but when you hear it, it just sounds like amazing guitarist name. Like, if you had to pick a guitarist name, Eddie Van Halen would be good. Angus Young. There's some that don't
here's the
work
thing
though,
about
like
that.
Robert Plant doesn't work. Well, he's not even the guitarist. Who's the guitarist for
Is it Jimmy Page?
Jimmy
Page,
Page? That's a good name.
Yeah, that sounds
Jimi
cool.
Hendrix, that's a good
Yeah,
name.
but the reason why it's a good name is because
What
they are
about-
good guitar players.
What
That's
about
the reason why.
Eric Clapton?
Like,
Eric Clapton is a bad one. That he shouldn't.
I don't know, but to me it's like he clapped to music
Maybe.
a ton.
Jimi Hendrix. Now that's
clap the
a
tongue.
good. I'll admit, Van Halen and Hendrix. You know, yeah, I could see the names, but it's just like when they are a badass. That's the thing is you got to take everything away and just imagine if they were really shitty on the guitar, right? You look up a YouTube video of a guy named Jimi Hendrix and he sucks.
If Stevie Ray Vaughan.
How about this? Another guy named Jimi Hendrix that really sucks at the guitar, and you watch a YouTube video that doesn't make him a better guitar player.
No, but his name isn't Jimi Hendrix, and it's not Jimi Hendrix for a reason.
It could be Jimi Hendrix.
It's more like-
though. It could be another guy named Jimi Hendrix and a guitar player, and he'll
Then
suck
he
at
should
guitar,
He should be good at
and
guitar.
his
Then.
name will suck.
He should be good at guitar though, because his name's Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, I agree.
I disagree.
Hendrix is like the synonym for guitar.
Now, if
Like-
you're Esteban Bon,
Now
That's a
let's go
different
to
story.
like movies, like directors like Martin Scorsese,
Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas.
They don't
All
change
like-
their names like actors, do they?
I don't think so. Martin Scorsese
Tarantino sounds cool.
Yeah, so does Scorsese.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying, and it works in like the
Kubrick.
reason why I talked about it with Jesse is it works almost all the time in sports too, like crazy. You know what I mean?
If your last
Like
name
Bo
is Smith,
Jackson,
you're just
dude,
not
Bo
successful.
Jackson. What's that?
I said if your last name's Smith, you're just not successful.
I don't know. Sam Smith's doing pretty well right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
And
Jaden
You know why
Smith's-
he's doing well?
Jaden Smith's in a few movies. Will Smith.
He's doing well because he's talented.
Why did I say
There's
Jaden
the
Smith
proof
before
that
Will Smith?
It doesn't matter what the last name is.
But Will Smith, definitely. So,
Yeah, Will Smith isn't that powerful of a name. He had to over. That's why. Okay, that's my other thing is, when you don't have a good enough name, that's why you change it. Like Sting got changed to Sting because it wasn't a good enough name.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And like, I don't know if his name's really Axl Rose.
His name
but
is Gordy.
yeah,
Sting.
it's like Gordon something. So you had to change it to Sting.
I thought that
Madonna,
would've been
whatever her
cool.
name was. But I'm telling you, it works in every situation.
what about definitely Akon?
Who's Akon?
You know what Akon's real name is?
The singer?
Acorn.
Yeah. You know what his real name is?
No.
What?
It's like
Alioune-
17 names, isn't it?
Yeah. Alioune Dumala Bogatime Bongo Peru Naka Lululu Badera Akon Thayam.
My
That
favorite
dude should
cartoon
be a
character.
singer. Yeah. Now,
Percy Miller, Master P.
yeah, you got to change it to Master P.
That still sucks, actually.
Dude, the only one that shouldn't have changed his name is Snoop Dogg. Kelvin Brodus is a badass name.
That is a badass name. That makes him sound more badass than he is.
Right, exactly. Maybe it wasn't
Calvin
smooth.
Brodus should have been
You know
like
how he's
Ice Cube.
so, like, it's not actually a smooth name though. You know how he's like a smooth rapper. Snoop
Right.
Dogg kind of sounds a little bit smoother, so maybe that's what he was going for.
I'm telling you, today, if Snoop Dogg came out today, he probably would keep his name.
Kelvin Brodus. Oh yeah.
For today, I think it would work. You know, that's like a Cassius Clay type of deal. Calvin Brodus. Be like,
Yeah.
Calvin, you know, that kid that skateboards and looks like he's as tall as some dude in Ethiopia.
No, Kelvin.
Snoop
I thought you were
Dogg
talking.
is tall.
I thought you were gonna go with a Back to the Future joke.
I didn't say hoverboard, though.
I know, but you said Kelvin. Like, remember how his mom called him? His mom, the younger mom, called him Kelvin because he was wearing Calvin Klein
Calvin
underwear.
Klein. Yeah.
I
He was
thought
on
for
his
some,
underwear.
and at some point he does kind of skateboard. Remember, he breaks off the handles on the scooter thing.
Yeah. True.
Skateboards.
True.
So I thought that's
Hey.
where you're going with it for some reason.
Why did people put their initials on underwear? Who loses underwear?
I don't know.
When would that ever be necessary? You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Like, why did she think that was his name?
Yeah, because if obviously people put their initials on their underwear back then for some reason.
No, they didn't. What happened was, like, there was never names on underwear, so she just saw Calvin Klein, and she didn't know why. Like, it didn't even make sense, because back then, no underwear had names on them, and Calvin Klein puts it around the brim.
Yeah.
So she just saw Calvin Klein and just assumed
Yeah.
that was his name.
Assumed his name was Calvin. So
Yeah.
so he or she wasn't suspicious that this guy had his name embroidered in underwear all the way around.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It would have had to have been to be in that realm.
Well,
It
they
would
just
have
said
had
it
to have been
once.
accepted to put
I
your
don't know,
name on
there's-
your underwear.
There's very few flaws in that movie series.
I'm not saying it's a flaw, but obviously people did put their name
No,
on
it is a
their
flaw.
underwear.
It is a flaw because she should have been, like, wondering why the hell he even has a name embroidered on his underwear, like, and
Well,
he's
what
a
else would you
younger
think?
kid.
What else would you think? She's probably like, well, that has to be his name. Why else would there be a
Right.
name? Why would there be
Right,
a first and a last name on underwear if it wasn't his name? That's what she was thinking.
But why
Right.
was their names on underwear at all?
There wasn't, but then it started being a branding thing where,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
No,
Yeah,
I mean
sir.
people's personal names. I know people put their
I know.
names on their underwear.
But I mean, what else would you think though? It's like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
you-
the only. It's the only
That's the only
underwear.
explanation. That's the only possible explanation is that's his name.
Yep.
That's what she should have thought.
But what I'm saying is, in general, why would anybody put James Mountain on a piece
No
of
one does.
underwear? Just in case you lose it? Do you have brothers? You want to
Does
make sure you
anybody
don't
do that though?
Huh?
Does anybody even do that though?
No.
I don't think anybody even does.
So where did I get the idea that anybody ever put their name on underwear? From Back to the Future?
I guess. I don't
yeah,
know.
I guess so.
It's one of those things,
Subconsciously,
huh?
'cause I never thought about it either until just now.
Yeah.
But subconsciously, it's like, oh,
That's
that
how
sounds
Back to the
normal.
Future is in our lives. It's like an educational system. It
Yeah.
just ends up going to that core in your brain.
Right.
Everything about the movie's there. It's like
So
motor
many
skills.
details, like that
Yeah.
tree missing, that tree missing, and then
Pepsi Perfect.
Yeah.
Would you just jump ship, kid? If somebody's wearing a vest, it's just like that guy's got a vest. When'd you jump ship?
so
Right.
screen door on a battleship.
Screen door on a metal. Fucking up jokes.
Yeah.
No, it's horse shit.
Right.
What did he say? It's horse shit?
Horse manure.
Bullshit. It's bullshit. No, it's horse shit. Just the best things is with Biff, as far as like. How about the fact that you couldn't say butthead on TV? Didn't they say there was something when the made-for-TV version came out? They said something that was actually a swear word, and then you couldn't say butthead.
I'm not sure.
Usually it's
But I-
like USA that makes no sense. Like,
I love when they can't say asshole, but they say ass and bleep
Yeah.
out the whole part.
yeah, I know. Or like goddamn, the same thing.
Right.
But they bleeped out butthead on like the made-for-TV version. You're a butthead head.
That's
I'm
funny.
like, why
Like,
didn't you
something
say
like-
butt?
Stuff's getting less censored for the most part now, to be honest. Like as far as those kind
Yeah.
of words and stuff. But like on the radio, sometimes they like bleep out like
Oh my gosh.
sex and like drinking. Like you can't even say like I've been drinking. Like, they
No,
should bleep that
the
out.
best was like for the longest time. I don't know if you know the Lil Wayne song "Lollipop."
Yeah.
She wanna lick it like a lollipop or
Yeah.
whatever. They couldn't say lollipop after a while, so it was like she wanna lick it like a lolly, like a lolly, like it was
Really?
like that. I was like,
That's
they
ridiculous.
can't say lollipop? Are you kidding
Lick?
me?
You think lick they like bleep out
Yeah.
or such something?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see why they took any
So they're
of it
just
out.
saying like, okay, so if lolly ends up being in the Urban Dictionary as dick, then it doesn't belong on radio. And
Right. Then they're gonna take that off, and it's just gonna be like she wanna lick it,
Yep.
and then be
Lick
blank.
it like a Polaroid picture.
Yeah.
How dare they take skeet shooting away from rich white people?
Oh my gosh. When I went into Quiznos, they have like a mesquite sandwich, and they call it the skeet skeet. So like.
Oh,
they're
come
like,
on.
Skeet
I'd
skeet.
like some extra mayonnaise on that.
Can I
Yeah.
have some extra skeet?
Yeah.
Hey, can you eat my skeet?
Yeah.
I like my skeet toasted.
Eat
Yes.
My skeet. Eat my skeet.
Can you eat my skeet? Hey, can you eat a skeet? No, I don't have a skeet to eat.
Right.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
All right.
I went to
So.
Firehouse Subs once, and the guy made my sub, and then he was like judging me, and then I was like, oh, I'll never come back here again.
What do you mean?
Cause-
Judge?
The prick was trying to look cool in front of another girl he was working with. Like he was just trying to, you know, some people are just too outspoken. Like they're like frat boys and, oh,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing, buddy? And
Yeah.
just like it just seems like they want
I know.
to like call you out on something. And it's like if I'm not gonna say anything, you're just gonna look like a fucking idiot. And then I walked out knowing that he looked like an idiot. And obviously the girl probably was like, I don't even know what the hell this dude's problem. And I left. And he thought that he was a hero, like he was like a real cool guy, and I was like, man, I love going throughout life knowing he was a douchebag.
This,
And he fucked up my order.
This brings
Tell
me
me,
to.
douchebag.
This is kind of awkward. This brings us to our first sponsor ever. This show is brought to you by Firehouse Subs. The best sub you can get.
Oops.
Yes.
Well, make sure you order extra skeet.
Yes, and that was just a one-time thing that
Well, we're
Billy
gonna
had.
get paid if we.
Yeah. He loved the order and the way the person treated him.
Mhm.
But
Best
actually,
sub ever. Quiznos prime rib peppercorn. I don't care if it was almost $10 for one sub.
Yeah,
This shit was good.
Best sub ever though.
Twice, but
No,
Best sub ever
you've had to
for a
have-
chain. For a chain.
Oh, I was gonna say.
For
I was
sure
gonna
for a
say.
chain. It was gourmet as far as chain.
Yeah, but what about
standards go.
Publix?
No, Publix.
You
for
don't
a
count
chain
that?
fast food.
Okay.
I have to just narrow it down to where
it's
it's
Quiznos fast
The
food.
chain fast food named Quiznos, it's the best sub
it
ever.
is the best sub.
And I
That
don't
sub
think it's
is
a fast
fucking
food. I
gourmet.
think it
It's
counts as
better than
fast food.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Quiznos is fast. Well, actually, it's fast casual, just like Subway's fast casual
I don't
too.
know, just because they make a sub
Oh, fast casual because hipsters like it.
No, because you don't say I want this, and then they make it. You say I want this with this with this. You like add your own toppings and
I don't
stuff.
even know what they do there because it's ridiculous. It's like if you say you want a sub and then there's another one, they're almost put off that you didn't say I want 2 subs. Well, I don't want you fucking up the subs because you're going to put pickles on this one, or maybe I don't know what I want on my second sub yet.
I know why they do it though, because sometimes they start another one while they're toasting the other one. That's why they do.
Right. Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't
always
want
say-
2 toasted. They want me to do. If you do 2 subs, it's ridiculous. I can't
Hey,
do it.
real
I
quick.
can't do it. And they're bitches.
Take
usually.
your shoes and step into their shoes and realize that, oh, I just made an entire sub. Now this asshole is telling me he wants another sub now. When
I always find them kind of polite, to be honest.
Here's a
Yeah.
good
Different
idea.
Different subways.
Order by number. What's wrong with doing a combo that's not, here it is, it's a meatball sub. It's this. Why, the thing is it's our fault as customers, we're too picky. It's a fucking sub. Just go, I'll have the number 4 with no pickles and onions. Okay, next sub. I'll have a number 5 with no pickles and onions. Do
I like the
numbers.
customization.
There's
Yeah,
a
but
reason
they're-
why numbers were invented.
I like the customization of the sub.
Yeah, I like
You
picking
can
what I want.
customize it. You can go number 5, no pickles, no onions. It's
No, I don't want
custom
to. I don't want to have to subtract. I don't want to have to look at their menu and know. I
love
like
how
the fast
Subway's
casual.
blueprint.
I'd have to subtract way too much. I always subtract.
This
Yeah, I
is
like the-
why should you
I
build
like-
a sub?
I like to build.
I
I
like
like
to
to
build.
build my own sub.
I like to build
I
the
don't
sub.
like that. I don't like
Feels
that.
special.
I don't like
that
the
Subway should be a blueprint.
So you'd rather tear a house down than build a house up?
I'm saying that it needs to be progressive. First of all, it's a Subway.
Yes.
So when you
just
walk
said
in, you think it's going to be
progressive.
fast.
Pro is like continuation of adding on to something. That's progression.
I think they should call it Disney Line instead of Subway because that's what it fucking feels like when you order a sub. If you want to call them that. They're
What
not even
subway are you
subs.
going to that takes that long?
Yeah, you just forgot that you
I
found the
don't go
world's
to any of
shittiest
them now.
subway.
I don't go to any of them now because they suck so bad.
Oh
You
man,
found the world's shittiest subway, I think.
it's because listen.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna have to say you're at fault, Bill. Because if I go up to any sub place and I know I'm ordering 2 subs, I always start by saying I'm having 2 subs. And I think that's just. I think you're at fault with not telling them you have 2 subs up front.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, it's called Subway, so now it's like there's your numbers. Number 2, I'm gonna have 2 of this. No, how about we leave the numbers to already pre-made subs with maybe some subtraction.
it's like say you had a schedule to do something, you know, and you got there and then they like added on things after you're already done when you knew you could have brought a certain piece of material to just get that job done in one time. But
Well, how
have
do you
to
feel
come
about people
back.
getting their meal before you? I mean, you're doing subs and then somebody just walks around you because they had 1 sub, and it's like, well, it's because they wouldn't do it the way I wanted to. I said I had 3 subs. That person automatically gets checked out before me. It's like maybe there were 3 easy subs. Now
Right.
I have to stand there while he's seeing if
Wait.
he wants a fresh fucking cookie.
What? People cut in front of you when you say you have 3 subs?
If you have 2 subs and they're making the sub, if one person's getting 1 sub, what can I get you? He'll order and then he'll go around you and then he'll check out first. It's like I thought this was a line. You guys gave me the impression this is a shitty
Yeah,
line. Can we
found
at
the
least
world's
pay
worst
attention to the
Subway.
rules?
How do they get in front of you though?
Because their order was less than mine. They have 1 sub. They
But,
take the order and
there's
then
2
they
people
walk
working on it?
around. If there's 2 people working.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Which here's the thing. This
See, I
is
don't
the
get that at
thing.
Subway ever. I only get 1 person ever, and then there's 1 person making it, and then 1 person. Yeah.
I don't like the whole ordering and then moving down the line a little bit. Like, okay, what are you gonna get? And
I
then
like the assembly
the bread.
line.
They present the bread, and then they move you over here, and then you got to put these things on over here, and then we're moving down this way. Do you want dressing? It's like, what's with the line? Just stop it already.
I don't know. I like it.
Public subs are better than Subway, and you can call in or internet the order, and you go there, and your sub's sitting there. You walk into Publix.
I think you could do that at Subway too.
Oh, if you do that Subway, that's what I do every time.
Yeah, and
I
then I
think
have
you
to wait
can.
in line behind a bunch of idiots that are ordering
you just
one
go to the
sub at
front.
a time.
You go
Or
right to
two
the
subs at a
front
fucking
and you
time.
say, "I ordered this."
There is no front. You have to wait in line. That's my whole point. It's like
No,
you
you go
can't
to
just walk around these people and be like, I pre-ordered a sub.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would like to see if it works. You should try it one time.
I don't even know if you
No.
can pre-order. I never tried, but I'm sure you can. Subway's too big to not let you pre-order. Like,
Subway should go out like Blockbuster and just leave it to everybody else.
no.
It's
I
their
like
fault
Subway,
why
so.
Subway
Quiznos is
started
that
actually.
way.
Subway started a thing that all companies are working off of now, like Chipotle. All the biggest companies are working off of Subway's assembly line thing, just like Henry Ford back in the day.
Yep. It always works. Even we built the car that way.
Right.
Yeah, but Subway's
Exactly.
version is the worst out of all of them. Everybody else has built on it and become better.
Yeah.
And also, I'm waiting in line for an inferior sub. I mean, when there was Quiznos, there's a prime rib peppercorn. I actually put up with it because it was such a good sub.
What Quiznos messed up with was they tried to start price competing with Subway
Hmm.
and made these like mini subs and all this stuff to price compete. They should have just stayed more expensive. Like, hey, we're a
Gourmet
nicer,
subs.
yeah, we're a nicer sub than Subway.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way they should have stayed, but they messed up for sure.
They get
So-
a Firehouse subs. I would prefer Quiznos over it. Did you hear that thing where they do, I don't know if they still do it, but supposedly when a fireman goes in and they cash out, it says policeman's discount?
I thought they got subs for free or something.
Yeah, but then it says, well, whatever it is, whether it's a discount or free, it says policeman's discount.
Even if it's a fireman?
Allegedly.
That's kind of
At
weird.
Firehouse Subs?
There is no fireman's discount.
Hmm.
From what I heard, it's policeman's discount. Like it'll say PLC or something. We gotta like interview
I think you should cover all the
Firehouse
emergency
sub
services, like even like
Yeah.
ambulance drivers and stuff. Just say emergency discount or something.
It's
like,
called Firehouse Subs. It should be a fireman's discount. It's,
Yeah.
Next time you go into Subway, ask them their name, and if it's something like fucking Axel Rose or some crazy ass name, you should be like, you should be a guitarist. Get the fuck out of here.
Your name should be Jared.
Yeah.
And I want some extra skeet
Yes.
before you leave.
So you
For
need
sure.
names like Melvin and Jared and stuff like that. That should be
Jared
working at Subway.
Melvin.
I think we kind of did shitty aftermath just now, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what
sure
we
felt
running
like
long
it.
on this?
We're a little bit over, and we started right on time, but
Running
one more thing before we head out. Hopefully within either next week or the following week, we're going to have a great interview with Travis Henry, Pro Bowl running back from the Buffalo Bills, who, even though you guys aren't big sports fans, the rest of us
You
are.
got the
but
two least biggest
You know,
sports fans on the show.
but out of
Hopefully
any,
next-
if you had to pick a team, Bills are your team anyways.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, great running back. Did amazing things in high school, amazing things in college, and amazing things in the NFL level. And we'll see what he's up to now. And
Right now?
for the-
Right now.
yes, right now. No, next show.
Right now.
No, the next.
Next
It's either
show.
the next show or the following show. So, yep, that is going to end our show.
This is correct, Sam.
right now.
All right, that's gonna end our show. All right.
Right.
Now.
Yes.
Right now.
Good to be.
No tomorrow. Right.